Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dang. I'm super late. I wonder why. You know what? I gotta start setting my. I must be on Eastern time. I gotta be on a Western or Pacific time. Because I'm super late. I thought I was only 30 minutes late. You guys been in here. What's up, chat box? What's going on? I actually got a really dope show for you guys, but right now, Baltimore Colts are on. Baltimore Colts are on. That's funny. So yeah, okay. So it's 10:06. Uh, Thanks, JP. Appreciate you. It's 10:06. The only samurai. So I gotta set these scheduled for an hour after because I'm. What's up, Izzy? Yeah, my bad, y'all. So my timer was set for 10:30. I thought I would be here at 10:30, but really that's 9:30 y'all's time. So I'm late. My bad, y'all. I'm late, but I got some dope information for you guys. I think it'll be cool, and I'm gonna stay as long as I can. Uh, uh, Stay awake. I know y'all think I'll be sleep. Oh, Lamar. Oh, he fumbled. They're saying he's down. Are y'all watching Monday Night Football? It's crazy. Uh, Somebody says set your clock on John Gruden's resignation. That's funny, dude. That's crazy. Like, what is John Gruden is crazy. What is wrong with this dude? What the hell? What's wrong with John Gruden, y'all? Somebody talk to me. Monday Night Football is really good right now. Uh, so I know you guys are watching that. I don't know if I can. I'm not gonna be able to talk about what I want to talk about unless I until this game is over. So it's at a minute now, a minute ticking. They're in the what are they at? What is Baltimore? Baltimore is a tricky team. They're one of the top teams that I want to talk about, but the truth of the matter is with Baltimore is they don't have the weapons, and that's what I'm gonna get to. What makes Dallas got to rush and contain? Oh, touchdown! Got to get the 2 point conversion. Got to get the 2 point conversion. Wow, what a comeback, y'all! Monday Night Football. Mm, gotta love it. I got some good stuff though. Why Dallas is top three. Um, Kind of some things that I've written down and that I'll preview is the age. I don't think that people are really talking about how Dallas, the mesh of the team, veterans, some key free agents, and some early returns on the draft picks. I think that's very very important as to why this team is top three um, in the NFL. Looks like this game is going to go to overtime. Uh, so Cows win, Cows win, Cows win, Cows win, Cows win, Cows win, Cows win. There you go. I got you. Give me cash. Um, Baltimore's in overtime, guys. Baltimore is in OT. All right, y'all. Y'all keep that game on. I'm gonna turn it down because I want to get to these topics. So obviously Dallas is 5 games in. You're 4-1 with a tough loss to the Bucks. Reviewing every game, thinking about every game. The closest game was the Chargers game, and you won. You found a way to win that game. That game looks a lot different now. That win feels a lot different. Obviously, the Chargers go and play. They don't go. They stayed home, and they play Cleveland, and it's clear that Justin Herbert is an elite quarterback, and you held him to 17 points. Whatever the case may be, people are saying penalties or whatever, miscue. You were able to pick them off twice in the red zone, I believe, if my memory serves me correct. You were able to win that game. You were able to beat Philly. You were able to beat the Giants. Who am I missing in there? What were the other wins that we had? Chargers, Philly, Giants, and I'm missing one more team that we beat. An uncommon opponent that we played. Who's the other team that we beat, guys? I don't know how the coach let them come back, but I know we beat the Giants. I know we beat Philly. Who's the other? Carolina. Thank you, Isaac. The Panthers. Thanks, guys. That lets me know that you guys are here. So you have these 4 wins, right? And I've always said, and it's the truth. And Parcells used to say it. Around week 6, you know who you are. So I give you an example. If you can't cover by week 6, you ain't gonna be able to cover. It's probably a personnel thing. It's kind of like what I'm explaining to Redskins fans about their defense. I'm like, guys, if you in the back half of defense right now, and it's I live in DC, well, in the DMV, so I'm around a lot of Skins fans and a lot of I'm around a lot of that talk and that blah blah blah. The Skins defense is so good, but the point is that they're not good right now. They're not gonna be good. Like, they'll have spurts when I'm sure they'll play better, but the back end is a personnel issue. So while they're blaming Jack Del Rio and a scheme, the truth is, they went out, they signed William Jackson, who can't play. Like, if the Bengals are letting you go for Cheeto, they felt comfortable signing Chidobe Awuzie, who was in Dallas. William Jackson can't play. That's a mistake. You look at Philly. I said it all off season. I said this is just talking about the division, and this is kind of going to piggyback to some of the points that I'm trying to make, and that I've tried to make. Talk about Philly. I like Jalen Hurts, but his arm talent is limited. It is, and they got a decent win over Carolina, but he can only do so much. He'll put up a lot of points from behind, but they don't really have the weapons, and they don't have an identity. Dallas has an identity. They have the formula to be a Super Bowl and a contending team. They have the formula. Then you look at the Giants. It's a Jason Garrett-led team. Jason Garrett running the offense. Jason Garrett anywhere near your team, they're not going to have an identity. They're not going to be gritty. It's going to always be the right kind of guys. Jason Garrett, the right kind of guys. Company guys. But it's not going to be enough. You know what I'm saying? No type of scheme, no type of creativity. Somebody said something really interesting about the Giants, and I believe it's very, very true. Somebody said the Giants have a lot of talent, but Jason Garrett is coaching them. So a lot of that talent will never reach its potential. I have to agree. And Jason Garrett was very in the middle, very even kill, but they're never going to max out some of the players that they have because Jason Garrett is the coach. It just is what it is. When you're talking about a player, when you're talking about a coach like Garrett. I know you guys are watching this Baltimore game. Tavon Young just got a bad personal foul penalty that could cost his team the game. Discipline is very important. Extremely important. May have lost his team the game, depending on what happens on this play. You even saw some of the Bush League stuff that the Giants were doing after the play. Just not a disciplined team. You guys hit up the super chat. That's right, Jazzy Draft. I told y'all. If you guys follow me on Twitter, make sure you guys shoot me a follow on Twitter and Instagram. I appreciate you guys so much. A lot of you guys have been reaching out to me on Instagram. I've been able to get to your guys' comments, concerns. We've been able to talk about a few things. Continue to do that. Continue to do that. Uh-oh. It's looking like the Colts could possibly win this game because of that penalty. Um, and I also told you guys that Kadarius Toney was really good, and Kadarius Toney came out there and had a really good game. Yeah, the Ravens about to lose this game. Discipline. The Ravens are about to lose this game. First, let's talk about Dalton Schultz. Hey, give me cash. I got you. You know I don't get out of a segment without talking about Dalton Schultz. I don't. Even though he had a bad drop yesterday in the end zone. What's up, Schultz? Schultz, that's not like you. I'm going to get into my notes. The thing about it is with me and football, I love football so much. So while there's a play going on live or they're about to kick a field goal, whatever they're doing, I got a bunch of notes for y'all. So we'll hit it all, guys. Don't worry. Look at this. Boom. Boop, 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 boop. Like, I really love this. I really love this. Like, I really love this. The Ravens actually are in my top 10, Eric Mack, but, um, this isn't good. Hey, Sheila, what's going on, girl? What's up? What's up, everybody? Late night chat vibes. We're going to get to the point of it all. I just want to see if Wentz. So 6 seconds left. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to move the ball to the middle of the field, or what are the coach trying to do? But anyway, so yeah, I told you guys that Kadarius Toney was going to be good. But let's get back to the gist of it all. Talking about our division and why the Cowboys will for sure win the division. You look at the Skins, how they're built. Bad free agent signings, no quarterback. Offensive line is spotty. Now guys are starting to drop like flies. Then the Giants, no identity. Philly, no identity. So the East, that's just what it is. The East, a bunch of teams that are just kind of out there playing, trying to find their way, trying to find their playmakers, but no identity, no plan, no way that they're going to attack you. And it's week 6 now. You're going into week 6. You know who you are, right? You know what type of team you are. The news came out. The news came out about John Gruden. I saw somebody talk about that, but weeks, and it's crazy. I had the Raiders as one of my teams that were frauds. Obviously, this is going to just own the headlines. Oh, he missed it! Wow. He missed it going into overtime. But obviously, the John Gruden news will own the headlines. But I want to get to why the Cowboys are a top 3 team. So we're 13 minutes in. Let's talk about it. Why the Cowboys are a top 3 team, and why, why I think this team has a legit shot. And you heard Amari Cooper talk about. Amari Cooper's a very calculated person. So when you hear him talk about, Cooper talk about, his offense needs to be sharp because we legit have Super Bowl aspirations. Now, a lot of teams say it, but there are very few teams who have real Super Bowl aspirations. This is one. It's been very, very, very. Most of the times I haven't drank the Super Bowl Kool-Aid. I'm chugging and I'm drunk on Super Bowl Kool-Aid. Let's talk about it. So somebody brought up the point about defense and the yards. And Dallas right now is 16th in team defense. I told you guys all off season that all Dallas had to do was be top 20 defensively. 16th, I'll take it. Now, the interesting stat, and now this is where I'm coming with facts, this is where I'm coming with notes. The interesting fact is they're 6th in rush defense. 6th in rush defense. That's pretty good from a team that was bottom of the league, just terrible last year. Total defense, yards, this, that, and the third. I don't worry about yards with this team because they're playing with leads and teams are throwing the ball to keep up. Hence, the turnovers. So these are facts. You guys need to take this information to the water cooler, to work. Take it to your friends who want to say Dallas isn't real. This isn't ESPN fluff. All right. 16th in team defense, 6th in rush defense. Let me get to this super chat. I definitely want to talk about the super chat. Thank you, Jazzy Jeff. Appreciate you. For sure, you worried about the. I'm not worried about the yards giving up, Jeff. I'm not. I just don't. Me personally, I don't think that it's something for us as fans to worry about. Especially not garbage yards. Like if we're gonna be honest, Jalen Hurts got a lot of garbage yardage. Um, Even this last game, Mike Glennon, I'm sure Daniel Jones would have finished with 300 yards, and we would have won by 2 scores, probably 10 or whatever the case may be, 9. That's just where Dallas is right now. We're not going to play perfect offense and perfect defense. But if we're team defense 16th, Dallas will be in a lot of games, and they'll be a top 5 team for sure. Now, this is an interesting one. Ezekiel Elliott, okay? Zeke is 5th in rushing right now. Did you guys know he's 5th in rushing? 452 yards. But, would you check this out? He only has 85 attempts. Derrick Henry, who only has 188 more yards than him, on 50 more attempts. 57 more attempts to be exact. I did the math. I'm fake smart. Like, when you think about that, talk about a plan of action. Talk about a true two-headed monster in Zeke and Tony. And Tony is 32nd in rushing. It's pretty good. Talk about a two-headed monster, right? Talk about a plan. Talk about a physical brand of football. Talk about a team that is going to run the ball at will if you're going to play too high. That's the Dallas Cowboys. That's winning football. Let's look around the league. And these are kind of like the points that I wanted to make. Let's look around the league for a second. Kansas City. Kansas City is struggling right now because they can only play one way. Kansas City can only play one style of football, y'all. I'm sorry. It's Patrick Mahomes, trick shot. They play trick shot football. They do. They don't run the ball. Okay? They don't. It's trick shot. Trick shot football, guys. All right? And it's showing. And their defense isn't good right now. Defense is not good. It's not even, the word that you hear around Cowboys country is opportunistic. Kansas City defense is not opportunistic. It's just not. Okay? So that's a team, when you watch them, and I do have the Bills right now. The Bills are my favorite team in the league right now. Just because that defense is so good, and Josh Allen is just a really good player. Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, and Kyler Murray are like my top 4 quarterbacks in the league. Aaron Rodgers as well. They're just playing at a high clip right now. And the team is playing for them. But, yeah, when Dallas plays Kansas City, you play physical with them. They're not a physical team, especially on defense. Linebacker play is so. Now, Nick Bolton flashed a little bit, and obviously Anthony Hitchens is still there, but the team defensively, corners, especially on the outside, just aren't good. Yep, I agree, Al. Bills are like the top team in the league right now. I agree. So those are the notes on Zeke. The brand of football that Dallas can play. Dallas can play a brand of football that a lot of teams can't play. They can play true pick your poison football. With Ezekiel, if you want to, if you want to play too high, we're going to pound you. Period. And we're going to make you deal with it. When we deal with it, we're going to make you walk that safety up, and we're going to throw the ball over your head to see the land. And that's what I mean by a formula, an identity. You have to have tendencies in order to make teams come in with the plan. If you're all over the place, some of these teams in the league, they're just all over the place. They are. Back end teams for sure all over the place. Dallas is not. Dallas is going to make you stop something and then see if you're good enough to stop another thing. Okay. Team rushing. Let's talk about team rushing. This goes back to physical side, that physical brand of football that Dallas was playing. Do you think Boss Man Fat will start by week 10, and how will the defense look by week 10? Thank you for the super chat too, PJ. No, I don't see Boss Man Fat starting. Matter of fact, I don't want Boss Man Fat on the field. Anthony Brown is playing good football, y'all. Like, when you got a corner playing as good as Diggs is right now, somebody's going to get attacked. Somebody's going to get attacked. Anthony Brown's getting attacked. The only game I could really say that he really got abused, gave a few plays in the Chargers game, but he got abused obviously in the Bucks game. But ever since then, he's been solid. It's been stretches where he's covered better than Diggs. But I always say this. I used to say this about Marcus Peters. Give me the interceptions. Like, I like coverage, but give me the interceptions because those are chances to flip the ball, to flip the possession. Like, that's an extra possession. So give me the interceptions. Give me turnovers. Give me takeaways. I'll take that any time of the day. I will take that any time of the day. Okay. So Dallas is number 2 in team rushing. This is big. Number 1 is Cleveland. Both upper echelon teams. Here's the difference. This is I'm giving y'all gems right here. Here's the difference. One team has Dak Prescott. The other team has Baker Mayfield. Dak is shown to have full command of the offense. Baker Mayfield is kind of shown that, if they're playing good quarterbacks where he has to outduel them, at least for the most part, Dak was able to outduel a young stud in Herbert. Herbert is going to be the best quarterback in the league. Just everything he has, his size, his build, his poise, his calm. The team will play with him, and the arm talent is just unreal. Herbert's arm talent is unreal. It just is, and Dak was able to beat him. He was created in the lab, man. Justin Herbert was created in the lab. So, but the point of the matter is, with the rushing attack, now we're talking formula now. We're talking about formula. With the rushing attack, the offensive line that the Cowboys have, and the players on the back and in the backfield, Zeke and Tony, the physical brand of football. People talk about Zeke being physical. Tony Pollard is damn physical. Like, a true 1-2 punch is not lightning and thunder. It's thunder and faster thunder. Zeke finishes better, but Tony is definitely faster and definitely has more juice in his legs, and they both need each other, and they both push and feed off each other. So that's pretty special. Those two teams running the ball and getting downhill on you, making other teams tackle, making other teams be great in their run fits. Play action for Dak Prescott is a little different than play action for Baker Mayfield. Dak Prescott is definitely a better player than Baker. 10th in passing yards. This is the one that I love as well because I love when Dallas plays complementary football. Like, I don't like teams that are throwing the ball 40-plus times a game. I don't like teams that are throwing the ball 40-plus times a game. I think it's more chances for interceptions. And, again, it goes back to my Kansas City point, backyard football. Throwing the ball all over the yard. Throw, pick. Throw, sack. Throw, penalty, holding. What happened to coming forward? What happened to making linebackers be great tacklers? What happened to attacking defenses in multiple ways? And I think that Kellen Moore and the Cowboys are doing a great job of that. And it shows with them being what? With them being what? 10th in passing. Dak is at 33 attempts. That's perfect. I've always said Dak will win games when he's at 30 and under. So 33 attempts is great. And then this is my biggest point, and I'm going to leave you guys with this. Old with the new. With the Cousins. Old, new Cousins. Old, new Cousins. Let's talk about the Cousins. Where I talked about William Jackson as a free agent who the Skins brought in, Curtis Samuels, a free agent who the Skins brought in, haven't gotten any return. Haven't. Dang, Ravens just won. I know the Colts feel awful because they outplayed them. Wow. Haven't gotten any return on Curtis Samuels. Haven't gotten any return on William Jackson. I mean, he's been okay, but he's gotten beat a lot. Let's talk about Dallas' free agent. Kizzy, stud. J-Ron Curse, stud. Neal, stud. You've gotten return on all of those players. You have gotten a return on all of those players, and they play well. Those are your cousins. Your cousins that come to this family and are playing well. You have gotten return on those guys. Then, old versus new family. Let's talk about our old family members. Zeke. It's tough to think that Zeke is an old vet. He is. He is. Tyron, old reliable. Dak. Vet. Dak's a vet. Travis, D-Law, Coop, Randy, Gregory. These are guys that, vets, man, that are doing their job and playing well. But it's a mix. Because then we talk about Micah Parsons. We talk about Diggs. We talk about Tony P. We talk about Osa. The mix. The family. All right? Old family. New family. And cousins. And now let's talk about coaching. For all the hell that people want to give Mike McCarthy, I think that Mike McCarthy is doing a damn good job letting his coaches be great. Everybody wants to say this about Kellen Moore. I'm pretty sure that Jason Garrett was handicapping Kellen Moore. I think that Mike McCarthy is doing a great job of design, help, and telling Kellen, like, hey, this may or may not work. Mike was a great play caller for years. He was a great OC for years. He's been around the legends. And to have that assuring and reassuring voice makes the world of difference. Now, there are people going to say the time management things aren't great. That's fine. I'll give you that. But have you seen a Jason Garrett team look like this? I'll wait. Have you guys seen a Jason Garrett team look like this? I haven't. A team that instead of just like running an offense or running plays, it's literally taking what the defense gives you and attacking the other way. Literally. That's what this team is doing. To me, that's special. And Mike McCarthy deserves credit. Kellen Moore deserves a bunch of credit. He does. He does. Kellen Moore, the design, I mean, come on, man. The fake pitch, then the fake, it's almost like the fake option. Then you come back and you hit the swing pass to Zeke and he high steps. I mean, that's high level stuff, dog. Kellen Moore is going to be a head coach, that's for sure. But this team feels different because of the head coach. If you want to blame the head coach when it's bad, you need to give him praise when it's good. You can't leave him out. You can't just talk about an offensive coordinator. Stop it. What's up, everybody? Fussy. What's up, my G? What's up with you? Reliable D. Nope. Yes, our reliable is D. Cleveland Brown. Stop what you're doing, Cleveland. There's never been an offense in the history that's been this explosive. Exactly. And believe it or not, Mike McCarthy gets some credit. He does. Thank you, everybody, for sticking in here with me. And then my last point, the energy, the competition. Think about Diggs for a second, y'all. Diggs was getting beat like a drum in training camp. Now he's leading the league in interceptions. It's mental. Who's going to bounce back? Who's going to put the work in? Let me know. I need to know. Who wants to get better? Diggs was getting beat like a drum. CD, Coop, all these receivers took their turn beating him. Now look. Y'all hit me with questions, man. What questions y'all got? I thought I could go an hour, man. I'm going to give y'all 30 minutes. I'm tired. And no, I was not asleep on the live stream the other day. But I am tired right now. I got a son. And I actually came in from a gig. Like, I got in late from the gig. And I'm still giving y'all a live stream. What question do y'all have? Let's talk about Schultz. Dalton Schultz, over reliable, part of that family tree that's doing this thing. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Cleveland Brown. Foots, I meant we never had a reliable D during the game. Okay, that's fine. Final score this Sunday. You going to New England, I got to look at them, but I know that they're going to play sound defense. But Mac Jones just can't push the ball downfield, and they just don't have the weapons on the outside. And he's not an athlete, and I think you'll be able to get to him and make him. Randy Gregory's playing really good. Like, Randy Gregory is a great example of sacks don't mean anything. Sacks don't mean much because his pressures and the way he's bullying tackles and he's talking trash and the whole nine. And Gregory is special, man. He is. He is. Score prediction, I think the Dallas will. I think definitely they'll win. Let's go 28. Might be more than that because Dallas scores a lot of points. 13. 28-13. Patriots just won't be able to score. I think they may score one time and then get 2 field goals, and then the game just kind of stalls out. I want y'all to understand, Dallas played bad and beat the brakes off the Giants. They didn't play good. A lot of missed tackles. Kadarius Toney looked like Dante Hall out there. But you won. So I got Dallas 28, New England 13. Anyway, Cowboys fans, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for pulling up on me tonight. I'm going to go get some rest. I will be back either tomorrow or Wednesday, and we'll talk about this Patriots game and what we can do to win this game. It's your boy Foots. Peace.